Hi, good morning everyone. Today we are going to discuss about hypersensitivity reactions. Hypersensitivity reactions are immune responses that are exaggerated or inappropriate against an antigen or allergen. Mainly there are four types of hypersensitivity reactions, and because of this hypersensitivity reaction, which is a normally protective immune system, has harmful effect on the body. Now let's discuss about the types. As we have already mentioned, there are four types: type 1, 2, 3 and 4. And type 1 is preformed because of this preformed IgE antibodies, which is coating mast cells and basophils. And these preformed IgE antibodies are cross-linked with antigens, and that causes cell degranulation and releases histamine and other inflammatory mediators. This is the cause for these allergic reactions. So immediate hypersensitivity or anaphylactic reaction. A for A. Type 1 is A, anaphylactic reaction. So type A for anaphylactic reaction. Now, what are all the examples for type A or type 1 hypersensitivity reaction? Anaphylaxis, hay fever, atopic asthma, angioedema, allergic rhinitis and Cassoni test. This is most important one. They may ask a question about Cassoni test. So, Cassoni test is hypersensitivity reaction type 1. So, type A or type 1 is anaphylactic reaction, which is mainly mediated by IgE, and the important examples are urticaria, hay fever, anaphylaxis, atopic asthma, angioedema and allergic rhinitis, and most important one, Cassoni test. Next comes type 2 or type B. This is also called as cytotoxic cytolytic reaction because this is antibody mediated. So you can remember like this: B for antibody, antibody mediated; A for anaphylaxis and B for body, which is antibody mediated or cytotoxic cytolytic reaction. Mainly here for this reaction, IgM and IgG antibodies are responsible, and this IgM and IgG antibodies binds with antigens on the cells of particular tissue types, and that leads to activation of complement system. At the end, lysis and phagocytosis occurs. So antibodies interferes with normal cell function. That is why this hypersensitivity reaction occurs. Now, the examples are transfusion reaction, hemolytic anemia, erythroblastosis fetalis, GPS, which is Goodpasture syndrome, myasthenia gravis, and Graves' disease. Graves' disease, previously it was classified under this type 2, but now there are some people have told that type 5 is, sorry, Graves' diseases comes under type 5 and everything. So if you found type 5 in the option, you have to go for type 5. If you can't find type 5 in the option, you have to opt for type 2 in case of Graves' disease. Next comes ITP, which is idiopathic thrombocytopenic purpura and rheumatoid fever. So rheumatic fever. Now how can we remember these examples? I am RF transferring my GPS to erythro. I am RF, which means myself RF. So I am RF transferring my GPS to erythro. Here I for ITP and AM for hemolytic anemia. RF means rheumatic fever, transferring, which means transfusion reaction. My GPS, my for myasthenia gravis and Graves' disease. GPS for GPS, Goodpasture syndrome, to erythro for erythroblastosis fetalis. So I am RF transferring my GPS to erythro. This is type 2. Next comes type 3. Type 3 or type C, C for complex. So A for anaphylaxis, B for body antibody, C for complex or immune complex mediated hypersensitivity reaction. This is type 3. Here the hypersensitivity reaction is mediated by IgG antibodies. So immune complex formation occurs and deposition occurs in particular tissues, and because of this deposit in tissue activates the complement system so that will attract the neutrophils. So neutrophilic lysis occurs, also phagocytosis of cells also occurs. Here the examples are mainly serum sickness like reaction. They are atypical without circulating immune complex involvement. So serum sickness like reaction and Arthus reaction are mainly most important. Next comes SLE and hypersensitivity pneumonitis. Also, post-streptococcal glomerulonephritis comes under type 3 and IgA nephropathy comes under type 3, because there we can see immune complex deposits. So, serum sickness, Arthus reaction, hypersensitivity pneumonitis, post-streptococcal glomerulonephritis, IgA nephropathy, even polyarthritis nodosa can comes under this, and SLE. Next comes type 4 or type D. D for delayed hypersensitivity. This is T cell mediated hypersensitivity reaction. So type A for A, anaphylaxis, B for B, antibody, C for C, complex immune complex deposition, D for D, delayed hypersensitivity reaction. This is occurs due to contact of antigen with pre-sensitized T lymphocytes. So as we have already know, the examples for this type 4 hypersensitivity reactions are mainly TB related things. So tuberculoid leprosy, tuberculin and lepromin test, and contact dermatitis, GBS, which means Guillain-Barré syndrome. GPS is type 2 and GBS is type 4. Multiple sclerosis and graft rejection. Mainly graft rejection comes under type 4, but hyperacute graft rejection will comes under type 2. Now how can we remember this type 4 examples? Example, we have seen examples. Now comes the mnemonic. Miss Gobi's graft contacted with TB. Miss Gobi's graft contacted with TB. This is an example for type 4 hypersensitivity reaction. Miss MS. MS for multiple sclerosis. Gobi for GB. GBS Gobi. Graft for graft rejection. Contacted with TB. Contacted, which means contact dermatitis with TB. TB for tuberculoid leprosy and tuberculin and lepromin test. And Hashimoto's thyroiditis also comes under delayed hypersensitivity. And that's all today. Thank you.